Check, check. Seeing him in. Check, check, check. So there's David Years, representative for QSP Knife. I did see one person that stopped in and said that they missed me a bit, so that's nice to hear. So now we're going to have kind of an interesting thing here. Just going to do kind of I guess a live shopping network type of thing. A lot of whatnot things going on and everything else. But then if you want to get products before the holiday, this might be the time to do it because USPS and everybody else, they might slow down a little bit, especially with the load that comes through. So if you want to get some products in there, then that's where you want to get things ordered so they're available to you. Some new things are on the table. So basically there's the glow ones. So we have that one glows, this one glows. So now a lot of times you have the ones that are not glowing. So they say, well, does that glow in the dark for JG10? No, it does not glow in the dark, but these do. So these are some of the new products that come out. And as you see, I looked that up and it's still glowing. So you're going to get some pretty cool things on it. So check out QSPKnife.com. We're going to do kind of a live packing. So if you guys do order anything, I'll pack it right on the live stream, get it out to you hopefully today. So we're going to do that, see how this goes. It's kind of a test thing. Little penguins here as well. So if you want to check that out, and that's something that's available to you. So still here, still available. So now you see my little mug here. So got some water here. So we're going to hang out with you guys. Let me know if there's anything that you guys want to check out. We got the little background going on, but the new ones on the table is doing pretty well for us. Some of the natural materials, some abalone that's out there. And so the mother of pearl, the wood handles, and also the glow's doing really well too. So thank you guys for stopping in, but also check out now for the website QSPKnife.com. We are running sales on some of the other items too, so go through there, see if there's anything you're looking for throughout the whole catalog, and then we're up to 68 different models. So if you want to go through those, see what's available, see what might be discontinued that might not be available anymore that you really love, and then you can check those things out. But if you guys want to see anything, let me know. And also if you guys want to, especially for things with patterns on it, then if you want to pick up like this one for the nebula, I can pull two of them and you can look at it and see which one you like. Because that's one thing, you never know what you're going to get. So if you guys want to do that, then I can pull two of them, show you both of them. And then when you put in your order, then I can ship you the one that you actually want and actually chose. So it gets a little bit more personalized, so you guys can enjoy that way. But let me know as far as what you guys want to see. On the table, there's the Torba design. That's a tiny tot. For this one, for the canary, is the glow. So we brought that into that one for the glide lock. Also the glow pattern for that. Also the baby penguin. And then you have this little figure. He's been doing really well. Also, if you make a $100 purchase, then he is going to come to you for free. So that's going to be basically a $16 value at no cost to you. Also free shipping. So anything over $30 is a free shipment. So you can go and do that as well. So let me know if you guys have anything, or if you guys want to make any orders, then I can go and do those live pulls. And also, especially for things with patterns on it, then we can go and see what you want to look at for those. But this is a tiny tot, the Torbe design. So just something a little bit different now for us for the fixed blades. So we do have some other fixed blades that we won for Blade Show. The Viper won for Blade Show. Now we also have the Bison win for Blade Show. So that's where you also have the Canary for a fixed blade. But this one's doing really well for the baby penguin. That's what you have there. Does the V2 plunge grind? I can show it to you. Let me grab one of those. So I'm just grabbing one of the random ones. So this one thing, as you see there, if any questions come up, I can pull things live and take a look at it, so you can kind of answer that question and see what it comes out to be. So plunge grind on it is going to be, it's still probably, depends on how you like it, but it's still, I mean, a little bit on that grind area, but it is pretty close to being fully off of it in that transition. So that's one thing that you have for that. But this is going to be the V2. V2 also has different thumb studs for it. So that's one thing you get with V2. V2 also has bearings. You can buy washers separately if you'd like to, but that's going to be what you have there. But that's really the main differences between the V1 and V2. You will see V2 on the actual blade there. So it'll be the V2, still a D2 blade steel. This right out of the box will have some oil on it. But let me know if that answers your question as far as a plunge grind for that. As you can kind of see that you're going to get a pretty good sharpening on it as well. So it transitions pretty nicely. So also on the table, the Finch designs. That one's out as well for the jumping jack. Good. Yeah, so that's one thing that's nicely about it. Now for some of the other ones, Dolphin variant side by side. Yeah, you can grab that. Oreo Dave, how's it going? Do you have a specific one you're looking at, Oreo Dave? Because there's a few different variants, so I can pull them all. But there's going to be basically A through E for the Dolphin. So if you want to see those side by side, then I can definitely do that. Also, we do have the slips available, which is actually a very quality leather. I know there's a video out there saying it was low quality, which is incorrect. We basically do a wild horse leather. So if you want to look that up, Google wild horse. That's the type of leather we're using for that. So it's using a lot of like high-end purses and things like those things. So it's actually a very nice material. Pearl and abalone. Okay. So let me clear some of these items on here, but these are the new ones. Oreo Dave requested to look at now the pearl, mother pearl, and also the abalone. So that's where we'll move some of these. If you guys want to see any of those, then let me know. I'll bring them back out, but we'll clear this off. And again, anything with patterns on it, if you guys want to, I can pull two of those, and then you can kind of choose which one you like. So as you're ordering, you can kind of do a live ordering system. All right. So Oreo Dave, now this is the first one. So this is a mother pearl. So this is going to be the little one for the tail cap. So it is a different screw. So that's why that's in there for that. But this is going to be that mother of pearl. And I'll grab the other one so you can have it side by side. So the colors do vary because it is a natural material. So that's the mother of pearl. Move this to the side. Let me grab the other one. So that's the mother of pearl for the dolphin. And that's where we do have that for like the nebula as well. Yep, so that's the first one there, and then there's going to be now for the abalone. So as we're pouring these things, if you guys have anything questions or anything else, then let me know in the comments. But again, if you guys want to do anything live, then we can do those as well. So that's going to be the abalone. So abalone definitely has more color to it for the abalone shell. And that's where you're going to have it for this one and also the nebula. So those are going to be kind of side by side. So help you kind of choose which one you want to go with on those things. Yeah, when we first brought it out, I mean, with that polish, yes, it's a mirror polish. Yes, it's going to pick up fingerprints, but it also is some work to get that 14C28N blade to that mirror finish. And so it's one to use. Definitely gentleman's knife. You could definitely use it for a regular time period, but we also do have the slips, so you can have it in your pocket without getting it scratched up too. Yeah, so this is going to be the slips too. So now basically now for the dolphin size, or really any other knife that's going to be about that size, you can get this one. It also does come in a darker material. So this is going to be for the smaller one, jumping jack, hedgehog. These are going to be different ones. So basically you have the different colors. So the smaller version will come in this color as well. Bigger one will come in this color as well. And then also just have a pocket clip so you can put on your pocket and then have it available to use, and also just protect your knife, not just so you don't have it rattling around with your keys and everything in your pocket. But that's very good for that, and for Oreo Dave for that request. I'll be checking orders as we go, and then if something comes in, then I'll do a order for it. It looks like we have 2 different orders came through, so I'm going to get those fulfilled. While you guys look at these, and there might be a little bit of a kind of a test, but there'll be a little bit of a pause in the action while you guys take a look at these. But I'll get these 2 fulfilled, and then we'll come right back to you. B1. Yeah, so first one up, Sarah is picking up a 108 B1. That's going to be for the Phoenix. This one of our bigger knives for the design comparison to uh, the Dolphin. Has to be sizing comparison, so this one's going to be going out. Next one going out, it's going to be from Connell in California. Just picking up one of the Vipers. So this is the C2. There's the resin one. So the C1 is what we won in Blade Show, Texas, for the best fixed blade. So this one's going to be going out as well. How's it going, guys? And then there's going to be some little drops. I'm kind of doing a little play around things as far as live shopping. So if you guys pick up anything else, I'll do a live pull on it. If you have different patterns, like this one has different patterns to it. So if you want to look at different Vipers or any other products, I can pull 2 of them. You can choose which one you want. I can get that boxed up right away for that. But this one's going to be going out to California. So if you guys have any questions, anything that you want to take a look at, do let me know in the comments. I'm not seeing any other requests right now, so they'll get this one packed up, and then we'll come right back to you. So that's packed up as well. Any other requests from anything else you guys want to check out? So we had two of those. One was the Phoenix went out, and then we also did have a Viper get packed up and shipped. So we're going to get those shipped out as well. So you're gifting somebody else, and I mean, you can just check out the Nebula too. So we have the stabilized wood, so in different patterns for it. But definitely, if you guys like those things, especially again with things with patterns on it, you might want to choose which one you want to get, and that's kind of where this might come into a benefit. At least my thought on it was that might be a benefit. So testing it out, see how it goes, see how you guys like it, hang out for a little bit, see how things are going. But stop back in if you guys want to check anything on the website. We still have a lot of items on clearance, so you can check those things out. Also, the new items as well. So see what you guys want to see. If you guys have any other requests for anything else, but the other glow items still glowing. So we still have the glow for the penguin. Also have it for the canary. So it has a lot of glow to this one. So it's a really quite more substantial than some of the other glow patterns that I've seen. And we also have that carbon fiber that's in the canary. Yeah, so still going to be this guy too. So anything over $100 order, you're going to be getting this one here. So you get one of those for free. Also, now there's going to be the nebula that they're talking about. So this is a wood pattern that's dyed. So you do get some different patterns on there. And with any wood thing, it's going to be different patterns for any of them. So you're not going to have anybody with the same one. So that's the nice thing about it. And this will work with any of the slips as well. So it's going to be a nice thing to use if you'd like to do that. Otherwise, you can still drop it in your pocket. Thumb stud for it. Also flipper tab deployment. So definitely ways to go for the Nebula. This one did really well over in Utah. We sold out pretty quick for the design. So it is available here. It is available now, but little penguin guy was pretty cool too. Look at that. Well, look at that. Mr. B's blades. Look at that. First time trying to figure out what's going on. So basically, this one is going to be a live. So basically, it's a lot of the live shopping things like whatnot are becoming popular. So we're actually just trying this out. Give you guys an ability to look at things that are new, have some feedback if you guys have any questions, or if you guys want to check out anything and then even buy it. So if you go to the website, pick it up, I can pull out different items, especially like these with the patterns on it. You can see which ones you like. So I can pull two of them. You can choose which one you're going to get, and so you're not surprised when it gets in the mail, because really otherwise it's going to be just pulled from the stock and then it'll be sent out to you. So at least that way you get to choose what pattern you get out of the two items. So now let me know if that's something you want to do for brown sugar. But watching out on the chat, if there's any other requests for items, if you guys see anything on the website that you haven't come across before for qspknife.com, then let me know too. And then we can go and pull those items to take a look at. But that's the new one out that glows anew for us for the glide lock. And this is the one that we won for Best Buy over in Atlanta. Now I lost my flashlight. My flashlight go. I lost my flashlight. Oh, there's the flashlight. So flashlight for it. So you have that glow pattern. And also on the baby penguin. Yeah, the descriptions are so. Now, as far as the descriptions, would you prefer what information would you like as far as like a more of a storyline type of thing, or just more information that might be missing from it? So there's another glow one for that. So thank you very much for that information. But yeah, there's another glow one that we have now for this one is a UV reactive. That's for the baby penguin. Yes. So yeah, any of the patterns on there, especially for um, well, I guess for the nebula. A nebula is it's going to be dyed and in the material, so it is actually going to be a stabilized wood. So you're not going to lose the pattern for it. So it is a piece of wood for it. So it's not a coating or anything else. So it is actually is the piece of wood. So even if the surface wore away, now you're still going to have that same pattern for it. So it's not going to be any type of print that's on it or anything that will wear off. Yeah, good point on that one. Yeah, because we had some of the reviews go out now for it to try and help with that as far as the information. But yeah, I can definitely see what would make a V1, what would make a V2. So I can make note of that as well. So again, if you guys have any input on it, that's a good way to do it because you're talking to, so based on the USA representative for them. So we'll have SHOT Show coming up is our next show that we have. NRA show we'll do again this year. And then all three of the Blade shows. Oh, sorry. So new releases do get released regularly. So we do have it in stock. We did sell through it. So we're on our another replenishment of it, but it is available in stock, ready to go. So if you place an order on it, then I'll pack it up, ship it out from Salem, Oregon. And then so that's where it'll come from. So it's not going to come from overseas. It's not a drop shipment. So anything that's on the website for United States that gets shipped out is going to be through Salem, Oregon here. So I'll get it boxed up, packed up. So if you go into over the website now, ordered it, I'll even grab it right off of the shelf and pack it up and then have it ready to go for you. It'll go out today. And I can't say for sure. I mean, we do have our dealer network as well, so that's where you can hopefully get it from them if it's not available through us. But as far as when they'll be available, I can't really say as far as what the stock will be now when that time comes when you want to make that order. But we'll try to stay in stock the best we can. So if you guys have anything that you want to pick up, then that's something we'll have on the website or again through the dealer networks. And I would add music in the background, but a lot of the music is copyrighted, so we're gonna get flagged. So I'm sorry if there's some lag or anything else, but I am still here. Let me know if you have anything in the comments. And then also even for Baby Penguin, as far as size wise, and this comparison to the Glide Lock version. So it's a little bit shorter than that, but it does come with also that pod clip for the Baby Penguin for the fixed blade. So fixed blade has that, and so we have the mini penguin, regular penguin, penguin V2. We also have the large or plus penguin. So a lot of different things out there. Doing well, thanks, Dave. Yeah, so yeah, kids are in middle school now, so they're 12 for the triplets. Wife's doing well, so we both work from home, so it makes it kind of nice on that to be able to be there and kind of go to concerts. So we have a concert coming up. So thank you very much for that. The ask. So yeah, everybody's doing well. Shopping. Yeah, so currently the only comment as far as a possible change, yeah, 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 definitely. Yeah, and I have triplet boys now, so they are 12 years old now. Yeah, so right now, basically some of the description, so very good on that input. Um, as far as plucky, said maybe more description on the website might be a good thing for it. So that's something that we'll look at to do. So if you guys have anything else, if you want to check anything out too, then we can definitely do that. And just have water here. But no, hanging out. We'll check on anything else coming through on the website. If there's any other orders come through, I'll pack it up right away. Again, offering if you guys want to look at anything as far as if there's things with patterns on it, I'll pull both of them or two of them. You can see which one it is, and then if it's something that you like, one or the other, or both of them, then you can pick it up that way. Yeah, so that's the difference also with the tiny tot. There's gonna be a size difference there. And also that might help too if you guys have any type of size comparisons you want. So if you have a certain knife and you want to say, well, how big is this other knife in comparison to that one, that can pull either both of them or one of them. So if you know what the size already looks like, Glide Lock's doing really well for us too. For this guy, Glide Lock Penguin, and then even the fixed blade too. Oh, there you go. And again, with that one, same thing. If you want to have me pull the patterns, if you want to show her the phone, I can pull both patterns and see which one she likes better. And then once it's down to abalone or the mother of pearl, then I can pull basically two of those, and you can choose that because it is going to be again different for each one of them. You do have like this pattern that's on that G10 for Tiny Tot. And you have designer's logo there for Torbay. And there's the same type of sheath that we had on the Canary, so you can push it over. So if you want to change location out in the field or anything else, and that's where you can do that very easily. But now this is kind of that live shopping network type of feel. So if you guys have anything you want to pull, let me know if you guys want to see anything. So we have the new items as well as some of the even the older items or older models that are still new production. We still have those too. But then I'll just check out the comments and see what you guys have for that, if there is anything at all, and then we can kind of go from there. Again, that's going to be the pocket clip now for that baby penguin. Here's another one of the glows. So that's going to be for the Canary. So black light on that shines fairly intense for a glow once it's charged up. And if you're going out into a dark area, then it will not retain that where you can still see it. And that's going to be that jumping jack. Jumping jack is one that is a Finch design. So there's the one with the abalone, so you can kind of see that pattern for this one as far as what that looks like. So it is from multiple materials. So even on this one, you can see where the secondary material is. So it's basically not pieced together to make a sheet. So this one you'll have maybe 1, 2, 3, even 4 pieces of shell to make this side. And this one you'll probably have a split down the middle. So there's basically 2 shells. So it's definitely chosen to see which ones are the most vibrant when they're putting together the scales. So it is basically sandwiched together. So it is a real shell sandwiched between 2 pieces of acrylic. So that's where you're going to have that material, and it is actually is that natural natural one for the abalone as well as that mother of pearl. That's going to be that one for the jumping jack. Even one that gets left out sometimes. So even for the parrot went to a V2 as well. So that one went over to bearings. That's going to be for the parrot V2. Whoops. So parrot was able to get the carbon fiber shred as well. So this is going to be still that budget inside, about $30. So you'll get a free shipping on it, $30 shipped out to you. But it depends on the blade shape. So this is going to be more of that drop point blade. So if you don't like the sheep's foot, or if you have somebody that maybe stocking stuffer, they don't like the sheep's foot blade, then there's a way to go to get that more general blade shape going. That's that in comparison to Glide Lock Penguin. refresh, see if there's any orders coming through. If there's any orders, then I'll get that packed up right away. And also, again, if you guys wanted to see different patterns, even for this will have a different pattern on any of them. So I can pull 2 of them and see which one you prefer. Because there's going to be different highlights as far as different colors in there. Because it's not a print, so it's not going to be the same for every single one. And this is a test to just see how this goes. So thank you very much for input, people hanging out. 11 people in. Feel free to make any comments as well, and then we can check those things out. Again, we do have UV reactive on this one, so you can kind of see where that kind of goes with the flashlight there. Then you also do have a different color too. Oh, gotcha. How's it going? Let me know if you have any comments or anything else, anything you guys want to see out of the lineup. Now, this is one of the models too, and this S35 for the woodpecker. So this is going to be an S35 handle titanium for this guy too. So this is going to be another model that's out there. Also another one that's on sale. So let me pull up actually where we are in the sales price on this one, because we do have the holiday sale going till the 31st for products. And also if you make a $100 purchase, you'll get little penguin for free. So it'll come to you. Yeah, so woodpecker now with S30 or M390 on this one. So M390 blade steel, titanium on this guy. This is on sale for $187. So if you pick this one up at $187, you would get one of the little penguins, also little figures in there. So it's basically a penguin with a penguin. For QSP, has a little jacket on, tie on. So very snazzy. But this is going to be one that's going to be on sale for that sale as well. Nope, he doesn't care. Either one, he said. But I figured it'll give you guys opportunities to see different products, especially if you're not able to make it out to any of the blade shows that we go to. Then you can kind of see what's out there, what's available, and then do that side-to-side comparison, especially if you have one of the other products for the QSP items. Then you can see what it looks like in comparison to the one that you already have in hand, so you can get an idea for that. Even the copperhead. So this is one that model's been out for a little bit. This was one of the refreshes, a little bit changed to the pivot collar for 14C28N blade steel. It might be, but people like them. So it's a good quality one for it. And again, if you do a $100 purchase, then it's going to be a free knife wielding penguin. So that's where you can pick those up. So it is one that we've had individual sales on it already for that little penguin guy. Yeah, so if you add it to orders too, then you won't have any shipping on them. So if you already had an item and you have a little thing that you want to have on your desk or something, then you can definitely do that for the penguin figure. And bison's the other one that we won the award for the bison. This is one of the Texas blade shows as well. This one's all new and packaged up. So let me get this unboxed so you can kind of take a look at that. Let me know if you guys have any questions on some of the new items as well, as I check to see if there's any other orders to fulfill from people today. Violently slashing the penguins to 15, like this guy. Like, you're gonna slash him up? That's kind of rude. Like, I don't think he's gonna like that too much to slash him up. Like, I don't know. He is made of kind of a rubberized material, but I don't think he'll still like to be slashed up too much. But once he's yours, even though that might be abusive, you could still take care of that. Yeah, so this is the bison that I was talking about. So bison, in comparison to the tiny tot, that's going to be those two guys. So definitely a chunkier blade for the tiny tot for it, but that's going to be the different ones for it. Now the bison had that contouring for the handle for the micarta. For the red and black, that was the parrot. That one is going to be a D2 blade steel for that guy. And then last I checked, I think it was about $31. Let me double check though. $34 for that one. And again, if you want to check out different ones for it, I like Strider cord wrap knives. I'll have to take a look at what that looks like. Just a regular paracord that's wrapped on. But we did have the Workaholic before too, so that one actually came with a paracord. So you might be able to still find that. It has been discontinued already, but you might be able to still find that one on the secondary market, or one of the dealers might have it too for the Workaholic. Workaholic actually came with a paracord, so you could take off the scales and then wrap it yourself. It would come with it if you bought more of them, because this guy comes with a $100 purchase for this little guy. So if he chooses violence, he has his penguin already. So this one would come with any $100 purchase. Otherwise, you can buy them separately and then not pay for any shipping on it. But these are about $16, almost $17 for this little guy. And the same thing I would offer them. So if you want to pick up the shred carbon fiber one for the parrot, I can grab two of them and you can kind of choose which one you want to get. You like knife community US? Where are you at? And if you're not in the US, you might be, but by the comment, I would say you might not be. QSP website. So QSP.com for the website is where the sale's going on. And products are fulfilled here. So even if you order it while we're on the live, I'll get it pulled, packed up, and it'll go out today. Yeah, so I did fulfillment this morning to just see, and then just trying this out to see if this is something that you guys are looking for different things. Just so it kind of gives you an idea as far as different products available. There's a neck muck. for us. So even for this pink area, so for now the cold steel, as far as Lynn Thompson came by and said like just having a pinky grip on something adds like 30% to your grip or something like that. And also at the last blade show in Utah, he came by and bought every single one of our beetles. So if you haven't seen the beetle, I can show you that as well. Yeah, there's a neck knife. And then also the hardware is big enough. So if you do get an ulti clip, you can go and use this for an ulti clip as well. Yeah. Yeah, you do have some serrations right here on that thumb area. And there's a neck muck. Yeah, let me grab the beetle. Yeah, but Lynn Thompson came by with his group, and then he bought every single beetle we had. So I'm assuming he's going to be coming back out. I think this is the last month for his do not compete. So he probably should be back out and in the market, I would assume. So this is the beetle for us now. So it does have jimping on the actual flipper tab, so you'll be able to know which one it is. Yeah, that was a kydex sheath for that neck knife. So this is a beetle. So even a different style for the pivot. For this is actually a ceramic coating, and then also if you see on the flipper tab, so this one is jimped. So this is the one that's actually the flipper tab. This one is not. It will come single edged, but this is the one that he liked a lot, where he bought them all. So this is one that is the beetle that's out from us, and then even the logo is upward with the blade. It is going to be single side sharpened. If you ever do double edge it, it does not bury deep enough where you could do that, because even with it closed down, you're not going to be touching that blade on this side. But it will not ship single edged, and that's a ceramic coated blade too. And a lot of different color variations on this one too. So even if you're looking for a Tiffany blue, we do have some Tiffany blue options for different models. And Lou, is that funky in a good way or funky in a bad way? Because sometimes funky can be good. Yeah, so checking the website and periodically. Also, now we do have the rewards program set up on there. If you do it through the website, so basically $1 is a point. You'll get initial 100 points off the bat, and then you can get like free hats. You can even get the little penguin guy on there for points as well. And also, if you want a natural blade shape for it, yes, yeah, Tiffany blue will definitely make them go. It won't be that bad to get stabbed by that. So also you have the hawk. Now, so if you want to get more of a natural blade shape or for as more of a drop point blade, this one also will have the thumb studs for it, flipper tab for it, for the hawk. So a lot of the handle materials we've come out with has been kind of, oh, they do. I thought pink was supposed to be more calming. I think they said that they normally paint prism cells more pink to kind of have a little bit more calm setting. But there's going to be another one for the hawk, deep carry pocket clip, right left hand carry, or right hand carry. We haven't made this one left hand carry, but that's going to be now for the flipper tab, also with the thumb studs. So definitely is a nice model for us. And then as you see on different handle materials, a lot of times we come out with handle materials that haven't been seen in the market. So that's kind of been our kind of a niche in a way, even for the uh, different G10 carbon fibers. So I'll grab one of the G10 carbon fibers if you haven't seen that one as well. Yeah, so new material that we had for the clear G10 with aluminum and clear G10 with copper. So this is going to be one that has depth to it. If I can get it to look right. Yeah, so you can see the different things in there. So you're going to have the pattern of that G10 in a clear, or it's a clear G10 layered with aluminum. No drop points on the fixie. So that's where we've been playing around with possibly different blade shapes for the penguin. But penguin's always been that type of sheep's foot blade. So I know we did that with the hedgehog. So we're looking to see what might work for that. And the penguin's doing pretty well. So that might be a good option to get a different blade shape as far as a drop point in that little fixed blade. And there's that copper. So clear G10 with copper. So it's now woven in there to give you that depth to it. That's just another pattern that we have there. Here. Penguin sheep foot, but any other knives models with a black shred carbon fiber? Yeah, now you have the parrot, and the parrot's in there with the black shred. You also going to have even the hawk that I just showed, so that will have a black shred as well. So one that gets looked over a little bit too. Now we do have it's a little bit larger, but the penguin slip joint. So same slip joint feel that we have on our other models, but going to be for the penguin side. So this one, as you see, is a little bit different even for the blade. So you even have that fuller on there, and that's that penguin slip joint. So this will all also fit in one of the slips. Yeah, and even if you go to the website too, Lou, and just type in shred, you're going to come up with a lot of different models that are on there too. One other penguin, this one. We're talking about the other penguin. So penguin glide lock, penguin fixed blade, baby penguin, and then this one's a tiny tot, if that's what you're referring to. All black. And this one. Yeah, so this is the penguin, baby penguin. So this one also does have the UV reactive. So the shred, and it'll have a UV reactive resin in there as well. Yeah, so the parrot does have the shred, but it's a blue, so it's a shred with blue or shred with red. So that's what I have there. It also does have this one, referring to the other person's question about this one. So it does come with the sheath as well. This one will have the pocket clip, so you would have the more EDC style for the baby penguin. You also do have that glow material, so the standard glow that's out there as well. So if you want to just use that for the fixed blade, so this one is pretty intense for the glow on this one too. So not even lighting up very long. It still has a pretty intensive glow. Oh, thanks, Lou. Yeah, definitely have two different colors on that too for that UV reactive carbon fiber. Again, any purchase over $100, you get this guy for free. If you just want him, he's about 17 bucks. Yeah, that one's a nice one too. And you still have not going to be the large or the XL Penguin or Penguin Plus. So there's a titanium. So titanium both sides, the frame lock on it as well. There's a 20 CV blade steel. These are going to be ones that you can get on sale as well. These have some with like a carbon fiber front on it. These are 144 on the website too. And if you want to see the purple glow, then I can grab that as well. Take a look at that. So just testing it out, see how it goes. If you guys have any other questions, if you want to see anything side by side, any of the new products, let me know on that. If there's anybody that makes an order during the stream, I can also just box that up. Also, if there's different color variations or different patterns, I can pull two of them. You can look at side by side, choose the one you want before you make that order, and then get it chosen that way. I'm sorry, I was mistaken too. The purple was the one that we had just in the shred carbon fiber. It has some depth to it for the shred carbon fiber, but this is going to be the other one that's the other glow pattern. So you have the green. So basically green and blue. So that's going to be the two colors that you have on that. Yeah, if you haven't seen the purple shred, that one actually has some depth to it where it actually does look very nice for that that shred carbon fiber. And this is a nebula with nice blue shred as well. So a little bit more depth to it as far as the shred carbon fiber. And puffin's another one. You want to see that one again? Yeah, let me grab it. Just put it away. There's a puffin as well. So if you want something that's a little bit um, more of a drop point blade, also titanium S35 VN, you do have the puffin. This one's a carbon fiber inlay on this one, and then there's titanium. So titanium both sides, frame lock. Does have the insert as well, and S35 for the blade steel for the puffin. And then there's what that one looks like. Yeah, the other material was on the Nebula. So again, if you guys want to see anything as far as patterns, then let me know. Then I can pull some of the other items out, take a look at, and then you can choose which one you want to order as well. Anything ordered over $100, you also get a little free penguin there. Well, it makes it easier for me to keep up with. I mean, giving you 20 seconds. It initially started with like 30 seconds or something. I won't be able to get into your comments if you guys just flood the comment section. But yeah, there's that blue shred. So the carbon fiber, UV reactive. So UV reactive inside the carbon fiber. And you have this one as well as in the canary. You have this material too. There's a shred carbon fiber as well. And the slips are available on the website too. So if you wanted to get a slip for your different products, any of your other slip joints. There's another one for the reptile. So still a crossbar style lock, different blade shape for it for the reptile. That's 14C28N blade steel for this guy. Also have the jibbing up on the top side to get up on there on the blade. And we still have the Emu and the Chef Master too. So these are another ones that are newer models. So this one still has the opening hole as well. That's the Emu. So flipper tab now with the glide lock, crossbar lock system. And if you guys want to see anything, check out the website, see if there's anything on there too that you're looking at. Then I can pull that out and show it to you. There's also the Chef Master. That's what now we're talking about, and especially for the fixed blade. Let me show you that one. As far as there's a baby penguin actually under the scale, so that's one thing that we're thinking about now. For at least for that one, was one of the discussions. You know, it'll even work well for the glide lock variant too. But if you see on this one, so there's a baby penguin. So even on this one that you can't see that because it's fully covered by the cover. This one, there will be still a baby penguin under that one for that full carbon fiber. Little baby penguin cut out. Yeah, but if there's specific models that you're looking for different scale options, then that's where we can look at as well. But a lot of the dealers do their dealer exclusives as well. So that's where if you want some different ones, different blade materials, handle materials, that'll be a way to go as well, or go as well. Go to. I said as well a lot there. But there's going to be the Mamba. So another one that's going to be a D2 blade steel. Oh yeah, indeed. Yeah, if you want to match your outfit or something, you got to match out your EDC gear. Yeah, because especially for S35, I mean the Pelican is actually a really good value for under $100 with S35 blade steel. So if you wanted to get that same type of Warncliffe sheep's foot blade, I mean these are a good option for that as well. So bigger knife in comparison to Penguin, and also S35 for the blade steel. Oh, there you go. Yeah, probably matches your watch or what you're wearing that day. Yeah, any other models that you guys are looking at, feel free to drop in the comment section. Been on for about an hour, so now if there's more questions or anything else, then do let me know on that. People hanging out, people asking questions, which is great. So I'm not talking to myself as much. Till the 31st for the sale. So a little bigger one, pangolin. This one's a little bit, it's an older model for us, not for this one, but size-wise, it's going to be a larger blade as well. Yeah, we still even have the eagle. Yeah, and that's the pangolin model. And then we still have the Crambit style, so we still have the bigger ring. So initially when it came out, it was a little bit smaller signet ring, and this one is going to be the one that actually has a little bit larger for American fingers. Spare bits, or like spare hardware, you mean? You're not very deep into it then. I mean, 10 knives is not bad. Once you start losing count, then you're pretty deep into it at that point. But it's good that I guess the penguin's in there for one of the 10. You know, spare hardware can be ordered if needed. Does not come in hot pink. So as much as the gas station knives like those, we do not have a hot pink option. You could probably get it custom made if you want to make a hot pink one, but from the factory, no, no hot pink. Yeah, and this glide locks also for the Canary. Canary has the liner lock as well as the glide lock variant. Both very good. But the detent on the Canary, I feel, we've done very well on. Ferret was also another one that was at the Blade Show in Utah. We sold out all of those, and that one had a lot of different color options as well. But this is going to be, oh, here's a pink. There, pink. There you go. Pink knife. So pink one. So this is also for the Canary. So you have the two different variants for the glide lock version or the liner lock variant. And look at that. Scary. Oh, pink. Bubblegum pink. Not hot. Yeah, probably not hot pink. There's more bubblegum pink. Yeah, so a lot of different options for us now. So yeah, we're up to the 69th model for us now. So now, and then that's not including like the V2. So like there we had the Mamba V2, the Parrot V2, the Penguin V2. So those are some of the V2s now that reuse some of the numbering system. But now we're up to 69 different ones and kind of getting set up for next year as far as what the lineup's going to look like. So if you guys have any input as well as far as if you feel that something is missing from the lineup, then we can look into that as well. Right? And you figure it's not going to be in your pocket most of the time, so you won't see the pink until you're ready to use it. The swordfish. We do have some in different dealer exclusives, so you can always just search for that. What's up, TC Blades? Ooh. A Trapper variant, and a single blade or a two blade on the Trapper. Happy holidays. Thank you very much. I hope everybody's doing well. This is going to be the Grebe. We also have a Tanto variant for it as well. So a two blade Trapper. All right. Because we did do the two blade now for the beer stump. That one was the Blade HQ exclusive. That was the Advanced Knife Bro one. That was but I don't have something else. It was like would be a two blade system though. Nope, plunge lock on that one. The community's got to come up with a different name on that. I guess it's kind of is a top liner lock, but I just don't like it for some reason. Yeah, this was actually our first now one for um, the wire clip for the Osprey. For button locks, I mean, they've always been really good. And like, there's, I guess, for the community, now what's been, it seems to be there's been some hate on them for some reason. Interesting. Yeah, but I guess it depends on what you're going to use it for. So everything has a purpose. So the strongest one is no lock. But it really depends on what you're going to use it for. Because even for if you're going to say the weakest lock, like, well, what's the purpose? What are you going to use it for? What's the reason why it would fail? Because in the regular use, most times you're going to have a stop pin uh, that's going to be that solid piece in use. So if you're going to look more tactical, then yeah, I could see some of the other ones out there. Because even the triad lock's going to be coming out as far as being out of patent as well. So leopard is another one. Nice design for it. I like the leopard because I even like the old piglet when we had the piglet. A nice flow to the shape on it. Yeah, so everything comes down to preference for it. Like there's not, I mean, there's some that are good, but there's not really anything that's like better or best. Because even a top liner lock is a liner lock. I mean, frame lock is basically a different style of a liner lock. So there's, I guess, to say that the top liner lock is stronger is kind of interesting because it's a liner lock with a different actuation for the release. Yeah, and that's why I like them for that leopard as far as the way that it flows. So it's a good shape for it. But check out any of the sales, guys. If you have anything else for patterns or any new items that you haven't seen yet, then I can pull those out and show it to you. Just trying something new to give you guys kind of the option, especially for anything with patterns on it, to be able to see different things for the different pattern as far as like the UV reactive, the glow side, which is a new one that we did. Rope liner. Oh, top liner. Yeah, yeah. So some of the compression ones do work out pretty well. Like Vosteed has theirs for the top liner. Some other ones have just a liner lock setup for it, so it's basically an actuation system. Yeah, it can be. No, so that's where there. I mean, there's not really too many new lock mechanisms. They're all kind of a take on something else. and TC blades. Now Nebula, that's like the wood variant, and then we have a bone handle, actually in orange. It gives basically a lot of dyed material. So we have an orange one, that's a ox bone. Yeah, because even for the crossbar style locks, they're still very good for those as far as just operation and ambidextrous nature. Yeah, and that's going to be the wood pattern for the nebula. So we have different ones, different carbon fibers, also for the abalone, and then also the mother pearl. Yeah, that's really where it comes about as far as uh, the brands that are out. So we try and still stay with the community and kind of do some innovative things now with materials and finishes that you might not see. So hopefully you guys like the products that come out. Nebula does not have UV reactive. It does have a nice shred carbon fiber that's more like almost 3D. Not currently. I mean, they do come with 14C. 14C does a really nice polish for us, so that's where that comes out with the 14C 28N on that one. And it's still open to dealer exclusives if they want to do another one. Yeah, so there's that bone handle, so ox bone, and then it's just dyed orange. So you have green ox bone or bone handles, you have natural ones now, but this is an orange for a bone handle. And then what I was talking about for the nebula, as far as that more 3D shred carbon fiber, is this style here. So it has more depth in it for the shred. And it depends on what you're going to use it for. So, I mean, edge retention in general, even on most blades, I mean, it's always a trade-off as far as what you're going to do. So whether you want it to be excessive or high edge retention, yeah, D2 is great for that. Drops on corrosion. You're going to have 14C does very well. Toughness, also corrosion. Edge retention is about 154 cm level. So it really depends on how often you're going to touch up your blade. Because if you take it to dull, then yeah, it takes it longer to get back. But if you strop and do those things, then it be able to do those things. Well, high toughness is 14C. So 14C is normally higher toughness than even some of the super steels. So that's one thing that I just determine as far as where you want to go with it, as far as toughness side. Yeah, so let's see for Just going off of what they have for knife steel nerds. So knife steel nerds for them when they did the test. So granted, it is somewhat flawed for that because when knife steel nerds did it, they pushed it to the nth degree that they thought that the steel could take. So it's a little skewed from what a manufacturing steel would be compared to what they did. So that's where just take that with a grain of salt for that. But as far as the performance side for it, let's see, pull my sheet up here. So on a 10-point scale, uh, 14C is about edge retention 3, corrosion 8.5, and then 9 for toughness. Comparison to, let's say, let's go with M390 20CV, 6.5 for edge retention, 9, and a 3.5 for toughness. So it's not going to be the toughest steel there. And then even for a D2 blade steel, right, D2. D2. So D2 takes it from a 3 to a 5 for edge retention, corrosion 4.5, and then toughness for D2 is about 3.5. So similar to what you're going to get from that super steel. And then the 14C is going to be way higher on toughness. Yeah, so I mean, and that's where you got to determine what you're going to use the knife for any of the products. Thanks, TC. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I mean that's where it is. You have cutting, so that's where the edge retention is on the high side, unless it's going to fall into categories, because everything has a different purpose. So if you're going to have something that takes a really high polish, easier to sharpen, 14C is going to be really great for that. If you're going to want just edge retention and that's your really major element, then yeah, go with the super steel or high end steel, and that's what we offer even within the QSP lineup. Even for some of the ones that came out for some of the dealer exclusives. We have some of our higher steels in those. We even have S90V in some of the super steels and some of the OEM work that we do. So it's definitely out there. Uh, what's the fourth category? This normally it's three categories. What's the fourth category, Lou? So it's normally edge retention, corrosion, and toughness. What's the fourth one? Just curious. But if you guys have anything else, now let me know as far as what you want to check out. Definitely check out now what you have. If you guys have anything that's a different pattern that you want to check out, then I can bring out two, and you can kind of choose that way as well. Edge retention, toughness, corrosion. Yeah, ease of sharpening. Yeah, a lot of the ease of sharpening kind of goes into edge retention, though. So it's kind of like a subcategory of edge retention. At least I would feel. Granted, that is definitely another portion. It has good edge retention, doesn't have great edge retention. So that's where 14C does lack if that's the major comparison. So it definitely has some other benefits to it. But yeah, if you're going edge retention specifically, yes, D2 will take it out. Some of the other steels will take it out as well. Oh, for edge retention side or ease of sharpening, you mean? So that's why you put it on that fourth category. Yeah, that's from right now. It's not on the line to do the beluga into production for it, but we're just still trying to work out the 2026 lineup. So it's definitely could pop in there. Yeah, and appreciate the communication on it. So some of this is not the QSP's stance on it, and some of it's just from what I've had for being in the community as well. But if you guys have anything else, otherwise we'll just see how that goes. Let me know if this is something that you guys like, as far as kind of having an open conversation. Anything that input wise that you'd like to have, and also if you like this little shopping network type of thing. So if you want to pick something up, you can pick it up. Go on the website, order it. If I can pull out different variants for you, that would be a good way to do it at that point. What does that transfer over to American dollars? So 350 Brazilian, because I know there is going to be import duties and everything else. Let's see, 350 Brazilian. Yeah, so that's about $64 US, it looks like. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, so if anybody has anything else for it, glad you're able to pick it up in Brazil as well for the QSP products. Check out even the dealer exclusive side, the new products that are coming out, the fixed blades that are out. Again, 69 models that we have out there, including some of the other Penguin variants. But do check those out. If you guys have anything else, reach us out on the website, Instagram, media side, and then we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, definitely getting your orders. If it's not through us, getting your orders for anybody else, because Christmas time, if you're going to be buying anything, you're going to run out of time if you're not picking anything up now. That's why I kind of want to do this, to get kind of it on your radar, as far as like if you want to get something for yourself or somebody else, it would be a way to go for getting it ordered sooner than later, so it can get there in time. Double check again. Cool. Seems to be about it. So thank you very much for stopping in. Anything else, leave it down in the comments. Before I sign off, so if there's anything else, open it up to you folks as far as any other comments or anything else, then we can do that. And again, thanks for Brazil for stopping in, picking up the product as well for QSP. But that would put us at hour 30. And thanks for the communication and the conversation, Lou, as well. Thank you. Gabrielle, 500. The 500 would be, that's a little high. But I mean, they do have to import it in and everything else. And if they're doing it correctly, there's going to be duties and all the other things for it. So it's a little bit higher for the Gabrielle for 500 Brazilian, because I would put it at like $92, which is a little bit higher, because US side would be like $42 US. So it'd be pretty much similar to what you would get for the Mamba. Is at least US side, the Gavial is pretty much the same price point. Brown Sugar, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out. Let me know if there's anything else, any other comments, questions. Penguin, 17 bucks, $100 order. You'll get this guy for free up to December 31st. So if you order December 31st, we'll miss Christmas, but you'll be able to get that guy free if you do that order. And then if there's anything else, do let us know. And hopefully you guys enjoy the products and continue to grow with us as we continue to work with the community. See you guys next year as far as different shows. SHOT Show coming up, NRA show, 3 blade shows. So we have like 5 shows next year that we go to. So that's going to be the way we go. Appreciate the comment on that. Excellent knives. Thank you very much. And also check out the kitchen knives. If you haven't seen the kitchen knives, we won an award for that in Atlanta as well for the Kiritsuke. So last option, put any comments on there before I sign off. Don't want to cut anybody off. Give you guys a little bit of a moment to type anything. And then we're going to sign off. Slips available too. Get those guys. All right. Thanks, guys. No, signing off. Appreciate it. Check out QSPKnife.com for any of the discounts. Anything else that you have on there as well. Yeah, SRM for San Renmu. Stay ready. something is their new phrase, but Sanran has not been out there for a while as well. Cool. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Have a good holiday. Be safe out there, and check us our products out, and hopefully share it with a friend. Take care, guys.